Dumb as a shit fuck, you know, cringe tour, etc., etc.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
What rules, you sons of bitches? Why attack Sanders?
Why? You're getting nervous, man. Calm down. It's okay. Read the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
You're dying. That's true. And it is what it is.
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I try to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position. You're not like.
Pelosi saying this country needs a strong Republican Party, and we do.
In person, in my office, in Philadelphia.
All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
So, Brandon, I agree.
$7 million for reef fish management.
Hello, users, and welcome to another programmed, experiential, programmed. It's a show. I do this show, and it's programmed. It's pre-programmed. It's post-programmed. Is there a difference? Like, people say it's pre-programmed. I've heard that phrase, but I've never heard the phrase it's post-programmed. I don't know. Like, you program it after? I don't know. I guess it's not really possible. Hello, users, and welcome. It's another show today, and we're doing a program today. Today is Saturday. Saturday is, of course, the weekend. Yeah! Right? So the weekend, I do. Never mind. It is the weekend. Yeah! Alright, it's the weekend. It's a weekend show for weekend users. We're using on the weekend. These are fake, by the way. I don't know if anyone knew this. These are fake. These are made in like China or something. They're garbage. But anyway, we got a show going on today, a program, and we're going to be doing a program today because tomorrow is Sunday, and Sunday I do a show as well as today, and I also do a show on Monday. But the reason why I need to do this show today is because Sunday, well, if I don't do the show today, then Sunday will never happen. It's like, it's like those time travel movies, right? So I'm actually like the victim of one of these time travel things, where it's like, if I don't do a show every day, it could be like a butterfly effect, right? It could like throw the world into chaos. So, Sunday is not going to happen if I don't do the show today. So that's why I'm here to do the show. Because you should be thanking me because I'm saving your life. Because without this show, someone who would normally be watching this show, maybe they'll like go out to eat, and maybe they'll like get hit by a car or cause like a 30-car pile up and maybe a nuclear explosion, right? So I'm keeping everyone safe by doing this fucking show. Trust me. All right, trust me. Let's go, Bodan. I agree. Goddamn Bodan. Bodan, I will get back to you after this show. All right, so yesterday I did a show. I actually did 2 shows yesterday. Can you believe it? I'm working 8 days a week, motherfucker. I'm working 8 days a week. Yesterday I did a program with someone you may know, the Human Report, and we did a program. It was 90 minutes. It's a feature-length film. You can watch like something on HBO Max or Netflix, or you can watch Above It All, episode 1627, featuring the Human Report, the Human, and we talked about religion. I hate religion, and so does Mike. So we're in the same boat on that, and then we devolved into other miscellaneous bullshit. And so if you missed it, I did 2 shows yesterday. 8 days a week I'm working. Isn't that insane? Who else works 8 days a week? Let's be honest. It's not you. It's certainly not you. I mean, look at you. You're sitting here right now. Anyway, go watch this show in your spare time. If anyone has any clip recommendations, like, feel free, if you watch this show, post in the comment section, like, timestamp, like, this would be a good clip. I didn't, like, do any timestamps myself because it's too much work to keep all that in. So if anyone has any ideas of some funny moments that you'd like to share with the masses, let me know in the comment section on this video. Just give me a timestamp if you're interested in that. That is, of course, I'm asking you to do free work for me is what I'm doing. Like, just to be all clear, just put everything on the table. That's free work because I don't feel like doing that. So if someone else wants to do that for me, just anything, whatever, just post it down there in the comment section. Fucking 78 minutes to 69 minutes. That was a good You know, just whatever. You got stung by a wasp on your nose? Ah! Ah! Holy shit. Holy motherfuck. Ho. Ah! Anyway, do some free labor for me. And give me some timestamps for clip ideas. So if anyone wants to do some free work, people always say, I don't have any money. How can I help? Well, you can start by giving me some timestamps for the clip ideas. So just, you know, throwing that out there. We're crowdsourcing my job today. Working 8 days a week. I mean, can you really, when you think about it, though, am I really working 8 days a week, or am I working like 7.5 days a week? Still over 7. Still over 7. But the wasp on the nose. I just read that chat message again. Holy fuck. What is the weather going to be like today? Should I like preemptively turn my air conditioner on? Because it's actually pretty chill right now. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's actually going to start getting hot. I'm going to turn the AC on. Oh. 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 All right, y'all. I am gonna do a show. All right, so what do we start with? Let's start with doing a show about the WHO. That's right, folks. Declared a monkeypox global health emergency. We're fucked, folks. How many times do I need to get on my show? All right, how many times do I need to sit down at my desk and yell at a bunch of stupid motherfuckers? Right? Because you know, like, okay, so we had the COVID pandemic, which is still happening. We decided, you know what? Let's do nothing. Right? Let's do nothing. We tried nothing. Didn't go so well. So then we have the monkeypox epidemic. We're using the COVID blueprint of do nothing. Let's just analyze this, sit back, and do nothing. And now what do you, oh, whoa, global health emergency. Okay. Wow. Like, again, it's like being surprised. Look at this. I got this Team AOC pin. It's like being surprised. If I let go of this, it'll fall onto my desk and make a noise. Oh my God! Right? It's called cause and effect. You do nothing to prevent the spread of a disease, and then the disease spreads. Whoa, holy shit. So, you know, so we tried doing nothing. I already said that. For the second time in 2 years, the World Health Organization has taken the extraordinary step of declaring a global health emergency. This time the cause is monkeypox, which has spread in just a few weeks to dozens of countries and infected tens of thousands of people. Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the WHO's Director General, on Saturday overruled a panel of advisors who could not come to a consensus and declared a public health emergency of international concern, a designation the WHO currently uses to describe only two diseases, COVID-19 and polio, which, by the way, polio's back in New York. RIP. We have an outbreak that has spread around the world rapidly through new modes of transmission, about which we understand too little, and which meets the criteria for a public health emergency, Dr. Tedros told reporters. The committee's inability to come to a consensus also highlights the need for a better process to decide which events represent public health emergencies. It is apparently the first time the Director General has overruled his advisors to declare a public health emergency. Quote, the process demonstrates once again that this vital tool needs to be sharpened to make it more effective. Okay, but counterpoint. What does declaring a public health emergency do? It does nothing. So we're like, oh shit, there's a public health emergency. Is Joe Biden gonna do anything? Joe Biden's gonna be like, oh shit, a health emergency. Is the Democratic Party gonna do anything? Oh fuck, WHO health emergency. Is the Republican Party going to do... Oh, shit! Oh, they've declared an emergency. Does nothing, right? So, if we're talking about sharpening the tools, if we're talking about tool sharpening, what we need to do is, we need to, I don't know, maybe get some legislation going so that if an organization like the WHO declares a public health emergency, that we have automatic triggers that would affect that kind of stuff. Like, you know, maybe do some moderate stuff like mask mandates, maybe, I don't know, So, again, I'm just saying, like, this country, I mean most countries, but this country, the US, whew, pretty fucking stupid. The WHO's declaration signals a public health risk requiring a coordinated international response. Good luck with that! Good luck with that, okay. The designation can lead... You know, I just had an idea. What if we had, like, an agency in this country, like in the US, where, like, like, you know, like the EPA, right? They have that agency where it's like, oh, we want clean water, and the EPA will do that. Well, I mean, not anymore because of the Supreme Court. But anyway, what if in this country we had an agency that was like, it controls the spread of disease? Wouldn't that be a good idea? And maybe we could, I don't know, authorize this agency to prevent the spread of disease. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Anyway, like, think about this. I just had this great idea just now. Just came up with it. Disease control and prevention. I don't know. There's something there. There's a there. Maybe we can look into this. Anyway, the designation can lead member countries to invest significant resources in controlling an outbreak, draw more funding to the response, and encourage nations to share vaccines, treatment, and other key resources for containing the outbreak. Oh, right! Sharing vaccines, just like the United States did with COVID, right? Remember when they shared the vaccines to the global south and to Africa? Oh, right. They didn't. I forgot. It is the 7th public health emergency since 2007. The COVID pandemic, of course, was the most recent. Some global health experts have criticized the WHO's criteria for declaring such emergencies as opaque and inconsistent. At a meeting in June, WHO's advisors concluded that while monkeypox was a growing threat, it was not yet an international emergency. The panel could not reach a decision on Thursday, Dr. Tedros said. Many experts roundly criticized the process as short-sighted and overly cautious. Oh, overly cautious. Oh, really? Well, we were underly cautious when it came to COVID, and now look, we got 1 million motherfuckers dead in this country alone. So, I don't know. I think we're all, in this country, we're all learning the wrong lessons. That's my thing. I think most Americans are fucking stupid. All politicians, except for like 5 or 6, are pretty fucking dumb, right? And as a country, we're like 2 + 2 = 6, and then we're just gonna keep grinding that in. 2 + 2 = 6. 2 + 2 = 6. 2 + 2 = 6. Oh shit! Public health emergency. Let's do nothing. Let's pray. Thoughts and prayers. Let's pray. That's what we do in this country. Anyway, you can read the rest of this if you'd like. But it's a global health emergency. My opinion is better safe than fucking sorry. When it comes to any disease, right? Better safe than fucking sorry. Like, I'm not going out there licking telephone poles. I don't want to get fucking diseases, motherfucker. I'm not sharing needles. I'm not drinking after people, right? Like, so I'm just saying, better safe than motherfucking sorry. So I'm just throwing that out there. But again, I feel like we're entering an era where health is going to be a big deal in the future. We have these unregulated and poorly regulated meat markets that basically produce all kinds of diseases all over the country, right? People are extremely unhealthy. People are immunocompromised by default. Again, 95% of Americans don't eat vegetables. 93% of Americans are cardiometabolically unhealthy, right? Our bodies in this country are not designed to fight off diseases, right? So there's going to be disease after disease after disease. They're all going to fucking destroy our immune systems, and we're all going to fucking die. That's my prediction. And I don't know, because I predicted the same thing a couple years ago, and that was before we had a million dead motherfuckers. Now we got 1 million dead motherfuckers, we got another disease on the horizon, and we're not doing anything. So, I don't know, man. So far, I'm pretty spot on in my analysis, but we'll see in the future. Anyway, monkeypox, folks. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bodan, well, you know about, vaccines. In this country, in the United States, we got a whole group, 30-40%, that won't take a vaccine. So, the only way to vaccinate them would be to strap them down and fucking stab them in the arm, or to fucking put it in the water supply. But these people don't drink water, probably. So, 75% of this country is chronically dehydrated. Do it anyway, Sandy. I'm telling you. Do it anyway. All right, folks, we got some news. We got an update from Brazil. So, Lula is officially going to become the Workers' Party candidate, running against Jair Bolsonaro in the upcoming election. I believe the election is in October, if my memory strikes me correct. I'm reading from CNN. I could probably find a better source, but Former Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, widely known as Lula, is now officially standing as the Brazilian Workers' Party PT presidential candidate. The party announced on Thursday. Brazil's presidential elections are scheduled for October 2, when Lula is expected to face off against the current president, Jair Bolsonaro. Again, reminder, folks, for those of you that don't know, in 2018, the last Brazilian presidential election, Lula was going up against the same guy, and Bolsonaro basically did a behind-the-scenes, actually, most of it was out in the open, but a behind-the-scenes deal with their high court judges to basically just throw a bunch of fake charges on Lula, imprison him a month before the election, and that's how he won. So Bolsonaro was losing epic style in the polls, losing double digits. The guy was getting fucking massacred in the polling. And then so he did a big conspiracy, essentially a coup. It is a judicial coup, and jailed the other guy, and then basically just like, it was all made up. Lula got freed in November of 2019. He got freed. It was exonerated. Nothing happened. It was all fake. Right? And now he's running again. So, who knows? I don't know, man. Who knows if something's going to happen again? Who knows if Lula's going to get shot and killed? Bolsonaro is a fascist. He is a psycho. He's insane. And also people connected to Bolsonaro. There's the Bolsonaro crime family, of course. People connected to Bolsonaro have been accused of and indicted in some instances of massacring and assassinating other kinds of politicians. So again, very scary situation there. But let's keep going. His bid for the presidency has been anticipated. Lula himself was not present at the party's nominating convention in Sao Paulo as he was campaigning in the state of Pernambuco. This will be his sixth presidential run with PT, having previously served as president from 2003 to 2010. In a string of tweets, Lula, 76, laid out his vision for the future, promising to rebuild Brazil. He added, "I don't need to be president again. I could keep my title as the best president in history and go live the last few years of my life in peace. But I saw this country destroyed. I saw education run by a guy who didn't even like education, so I decided to go back." The 2022 race is the latest twist in Lula's remarkable story as one of Brazil's most charismatic politicians, one who didn't learn to read until he was 10 and who left school after 5th grade to work full-time. It took 3 failed bids for the presidency before Da Silva won in the 2002 presidential runoff with 61% of the vote share. But anyway, his legal troubles, I want to read this part, this ought to be good. After surviving throat cancer in 2011, Da Silva was convicted for corruption and money laundering in 2017, charges stemming from a wide-ranging investigation into the state-run oil company Petrobras. His legal troubles rumbled on until April 2018 when he surrendered to federal authorities and began serving a 12-year prison sentence. However, in March 2021, a court threw out his... Oh, I thought it was... I guess it was a lot more recent. My idea of time destroyed. March 2021, a court threw out his conviction, clearing the way for his political rebound. Okay, so was he released in prison, released in 2019, and then the conviction was thrown? I don't remember. My brain doesn't work. But anyway, if you live in Brazil, vote for Lula. It's good stuff. And I wouldn't be shocked if Bolsonaro tries to steal another election. In fact, I'm sure he's already laying the groundwork, but I don't pay too much attention to Brazil, although I should. But I don't. So if anyone has any updates or information on that, I would love that information. But there you go. Coffee doesn't give me diarrhea. It does increase. You know. It's like fast. You know, you ever play a video game on an emulator? And then you use the frame skipping, right? And it just speeds up all the bullshit. That's basically what coffee does to my intestinal tract. It just speeds it up. Just puts that shit on fast forward. But it doesn't give me diarrhea, you know? Donald James thanks the letter hack like every day of his life. This motherfucker's religious. The letter hack, also known as the most known Hellboy fan in North America. The letter hack. Everybody, is this motherfucker still here? Is this motherfucker still here? Fuck you, letter hack. Yeah, that's right. Low acid, high antioxidant, half calf, amazing coffee. Interesting. Iron out past trauma. I don't think there was any past trauma. Anastasia. That drama was not like between us at all. It was other people. So. Didn't come up. Doesn't matter. Alright. I gotta get a fucking P.O. box, but I'm a lazy fucking bitch. How much does that shit cost every year? Like, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to start paying bills related to this fucking shit. The letter hack. I'm always here. Bwahaha. Yeah, okay, buddy. Too busy signing fucking comics at the fucking Comic-Con with your mask off, you fucking freak. Yeah, that's right. I got my eyes on you, motherfucker. No! Alright. It's the random noises portion of the program. Speaking of random noises. Folks, there's an orange man who is constitutionally banned from running for office, federal or state or municipal. Yet, to my understanding, the Democratic Party refuses to invoke Section 3 of the 14th Amendment and is still pretending as if this orange guy is allowed to run in 2024. To my understanding, Donald Trump is already getting his 2024 campaign ready to launch. But anyway, that's besides the point. Also, Donald Trump lost the 2020 election and Joe Biden won the 2020 election. Also, here's some outtakes from his January 7th speech. Let's watch.
Addressing the
oh my god, I gotta raise the fucking volume. This shit, Jesus Christ.
heinous attack yesterday, and to those who broke the law, you will pay. You do not represent our movement. You do not represent our country. And if you broke the law, you can't say that. I'm not gonna, I already said you will pay.
So, it was known already that Orange Man was fighting during the January 7th speech that he gave, basically, you know, trying to clean up his... You ever, like, that moment of time between January 6th and the inauguration, Donald Trump was like, something happened. Like people behind the scenes, like, they stopped fucking around, right? And he was, like, super not himself. He was releasing a lot of videos that, like, was definitely not shit that he wrote. He was, like, he had lawyers in the room, people, like, yelling at him with rulers ready to beat his ass. And so, you know, this kind of proves that. Donald Trump recently, I don't know how recently, but at some point since January 6th, and some point since he left office, said that he does regret, kind of like, you know, following people's orders after January 6th. But again, so he was under a lot of pressure here, and in this situation, pressure from people that are going in a direction that's good. You know, he could have gone the full fascist route and, like, you know, seized the voting machines and all, you know, whatever with the military. But anyway, let's keep watching.
The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of dust. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very. The Capitol
have defied the seat of dust. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go.
All right, I'm sorry. I got to do it again. I haven't watched this yet, by the way, just for reference. I have not watched this yet.
The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of dust. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. But this election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
Thought Congress is certain. Now Congress is
Yeah, right.
Now Congress
I didn't say over, so let me see. Go to the paragraph before.
So, again, he doesn't want to admit that the election's over, of course, because he won't shut the fuck up about this shit. The orange guy is still yelling and whining on a daily basis. But anyway, this is so good.
Okay? I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me.
Just take that. The heinous attack.
Ah, good. Take the word yesterday, because it doesn't work with the heinous attack.
Motherfucker. Oh my god. Yesterday is a hard word for me. I can't. I won't.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me.
Just take that. The heinous attack.
Ah, good. Take the word yesterday, because it doesn't work with.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
The heinous attack on our country. Say on our country. Want to say that?
No.
My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote. My only goal was
What was that? What was that?
Integrity of the vote.
Look at his face. Hold up.
Vote.
Look at this. Look at that. What is this? What is this? Why does this exist? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at this fucking face. Look at this. Oh, he's so mad. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. Oh man, this is a fucking banger. This is a treasure trove. This is a treasure trove of good shit right here. Holy fuck.
My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote.
Oh! Anyway, that's fucking funny. Donald Trump, the orange man, folks, once again getting exposed for being a loser. This makes... Oh! And people, I know that the response is like, oh, he makes mistakes. Doesn't everyone make mistakes? You guy lost. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Jack. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, Orange Man. Not only is the Orange Man bad, but the Orange Man is bad at winning elections because he lost, right? Fuck that guy. Joe Biden's the winner. Anyway, let's move on. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I'm chewing on life. So, today I've decided today's the day. I'm gonna start a weekly fast day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it as Saturday, but I just decided, you know, just do it today. So I'm not gonna eat anything. 36-hour fast. Skipping on food today. Just, you know, I ate dinner last night. and I will eat breakfast tomorrow, and nothing but water and black coffee. I'm trying to kickstart some more diet stuff. I've been a little bit overboard recently. I've been snacking. I've been a little chip, little every once in a while. But just enjoying my summer. I'm having my own thing going on. You don't need to know about that. But anyway, today I'm starting a fasting routine. I want to try to do some fast once a week. I might switch it to a weekday. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But Monday's a good possible. No, not Monday, because I gotta watch Better Call Saul on Monday. And in order to watch Better Call Saul, I need to eat mushrooms. And in order to eat mushrooms, I need to not be fasting. So, can't do Monday. But, I don't know. A month from now, maybe I'll do Monday. But anyway, doing some fasting today. Starting out with a 36-hour. Just skipping food. I don't need it. Water, black coffee, and my brain. That's all I need. So, just throwing that out there. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it will be 36 hours because I don't remember when I ate last night. So, I think I ate like at 8 or 9. I don't know, to be honest. So, but I'm probably going to eat tomorrow before the show. So, maybe I'll just wait until 8 or maybe I'll do it at 7. 35-hour fast, right? Who knows? But anyway, we got a show going on. We're doing a show today, folks. A fucking program. A motherfucking program. A motherfucking program. "36 hours is not brutal. I will say 72. 72 is when it starts to get brutal. 36 hours, I can do that shit in my sleep. Y'all might not know this, but as a former destitute person, I'm no longer destitute, I'm just impoverished. But I used to be destitute. When I was young, I would go weeks without eating. That is to say, like, anywhere from 5 to 10 days in a row with no food. And whenever I did have food, my mother would love to get the least healthy options. So, I have a lot of experience with going hungry, whether voluntary or involuntary. So, I start shaking like Beavis and Butthead characters when I don't eat for a while. Like that motherfucking principal. But anyway, doing a show today. That's the random noises portion of the program. I'm gonna listen to that again. That is way funnier than I thought it was. Alright, let's do a show. Goddamn. Is goddamn a swear word? Am I demonetized? I don't know. Is damn a swear word? I don't know. Anyway, Steve Bannon found guilty in Jan 6 contempt of Congress trial. The outspoken Trump loyalist was convicted of ignoring a subpoena from the House panel investigating the Jan 6 attack on the Capitol. Damn. Stephen K. Bannon, the right-wing podcaster and longtime confidant of former President Orange J. Mann, was convicted Friday of contempt of Congress for his refusal to provide documents or testimony to a House committee probing the Jan 6 21 attack Bannon, 68, is the closest person to Trump to be convicted of a crime amid the fallout from the attack of the Capitol, which occurred as lawmakers met to formally tally the 2020 election. Reminder, Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. He's a loser. Donald Trump is a loser. He lost because he's a loser. You know who didn't lose? You know who won? Joe Biden. Joe Biden won. Why? Because he's a winner. And so there you go. The contempt case involved legislative efforts to investigate Jan 6 violence and what led up to it, however, rather than the actual events of the day. The trial, which lasted a week and only featured 2 witnesses, tested a rarely used criminal statute meant to ensure people comply with congressional subpoenas. The verdict, after 2.5 hours of jury deliberations, sent a message to other potential committee witnesses. The panel's chair and vice chair said in a joint statement, quote, "The conviction of Steve Bannon is a victory for the rule of law and an important affirmation of the Select Committee's work." Rep. Benny G. Thompson D. Miss, the chairman, and Rep. Liz Cheney, the vice chair, said, "Just as there must be accountability for those responsible for the events of January 6th. Anyone who obstructs the investigation into these matters shall face consequences." So, I don't know. Is Donald Trump? Call him as a witness. Right? As he prepared for the trial, Bannon had vowed to go, quote, medieval on his enemies, but most of his legal arguments were rejected by the trial judge, U.S. District Judge Carl J. Nichols, and the tough-talking defendant ended up calling no witnesses. As he waited for the verdict, Bannon did not show much emotion. Blah, 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 blah. "I have only one disappointment," he said, "and that's the gut." Dumb motherfucker. Anyway, he's going to keep appealing this shit for a long time. I don't know if he's actually going to get jail time. Is he going to get jail? I don't know. I doubt he's going to have much of jail time. And even if he does, if whoever wins in 2024, if they're a Republican, are going to pardon him. But anyway, it looks like Congress theoretically can do something. They could theoretically. And so let's start doing that against Donald Trump. Hold these motherfuckers to account, motherfucker. But anyway, these people will be fine. They're rich enough. They'll be fine. But the only thing that this really does prove is that Congress can do something. It is possible for Congress to act. That is what's been proven here. So I say, 14th Amendment, Section 3. Donald Trump is banned. Josh Hawley, banned. Just throw them the fuck out. Kick them out. Say, you're fired. They're banned. So, just throwing that out there. But, of course, Democrats aren't going to do that. But anyway, there you go. Oh, yes. Oh. Yes. Oh, yes. Y'all, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little more confident in the 2022 midterms than I was previously. I was full doomer for a while. Now, again, I know the implications of this. I know the problem. I'm gonna make this a segment, actually. But I'm just going off of what I've been seeing, what I've been looking at. Now, obviously, I know the implications, right? The lessons that are going to be learned from this. Oh, Roe v. Wade goes away. Democrats' popularity goes up. Whoa. Right? And it's almost like they're going to not do anything when they gain power again, right? So, but, you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit confident in the 2022 midterms. I'm starting to. I'm still scared. I'm still worried. But I've seen a couple of polls that have said that Democrats and Republicans are matched in the generic ballot, which is like, you know, a way to ask a question like, you know, you don't know anything about there are no candidates. It's just, who would you, like, you know, sometimes there's a Democrat who's really garbage and people go like, oh, I'm going to vote for the Republican, you know, they're dumb, but and vice versa. But anyway, generic ballot polls not looking so bad for the House. But the Senate is interesting. I saw a couple polls coming out of Ohio. That Senate race, I was under the impression personally that Ryan had no chance. But it seems that he might have a chance there. I'm really excited about this Fetterman race in Pennsylvania. And I have to look more into the other Senate races. I know there's a couple of other ones that are looking like matched or tied or anything. But that makes me pretty happy. I'm not going to lie. If Democrats did expand the Senate, I think the game changes quite a lot. If Fetterman actually does go to the Senate, like, he might actually be like the Bernie 2.0. I'm not like, I know that Fetterman's got a lot of problems. I know a lot of people have pointed out that he's not the perfect character. But I mean, like, we'll take what we can get here, okay? Yeah, like, I'm a little concerned. I went from very concerned to a little concerned. Now, I'm still concerned, but my diagnosis of this country is if we have a Republican House and Senate in 2023, that we're fucked, right? Like, Biden will do nothing, and he'll just be bullied relentlessly on a daily basis by both the Senate and the House. That's just going to be what's going to happen. We might get an expanded military budget that will, like, pass a veto or something, veto proof or something, but like, I think we're fucked. If Republicans, even if they win the House and lose the Senate, or win the Senate and lose the House, it's still a really bad game. It's still a really bad deal. If Democrats can hold on to both chambers, I think that the chance of this country actually surviving... Now, again, I'm not... I know the Democrats are going to learn all the wrong lessons, right? The highest likelihood is that they're not going to do anything. We're just kicking the can down the road. But you know what? I'll kick the can down the road another 2 years. If Democrats can hold on and they do nothing, right? You know what? I'll kick that can down the road. That's my philosophy, is kick the can until the can fucking cracks. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm nervous about 2024 as well still. I don't know, man. But anyway, we can talk about this later. It might all be bunk because of the fucking independent state legislature theory bullshit that the Supreme Court's talking about. I think we're fucked overall. On the long trend, we're fucked. But on the short trend... Now, again, I'm 26 years old. Right? If we can kick this can down the road until, like, I'm 126, all right? Then I'll be less interested in the outcome. But, I'll take as much time on planet Earth before the fascists take over and hunt me down and kill me or put me in a camp. I'll take as much time as I can get. So, I'm just saying, let's kick that can down the fucking road. And there you go. That's my forecast for 2022. Less doomer than I was a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, especially earlier this year. Now, again, I have no faith that the Democrats are going to do anything. They're going to learn all the wrong lessons. But again, it's like putting Scotch tape on a fucking leaky pipe. Is it going to buy you a couple extra drops that go through the pipe? Yeah. But overall, is it going to do anything? No, but I will take the Scotch tape. So I'm just throwing that out there. I think, although on the long trend, we're fucked either way. Like, unless the Democrats do something about SCOTUS, we're fucked. Right? Etc., etc. But anyway, that's my forecast. Andrea's forecast. Oops. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Drinking a smoothie with a ridiculous amount of ingredients. That's great. I gotta get into smoothies. I got a blender. I've never had a blender before, but I've acquired one recently. And I gotta start getting into, like, smoothies or something, like, just throw a bunch of carrots in that shit, you know what I mean? the world I'm inheriting really blows. I agree, and not in the good dick way. I'm out of fucking water. You see this shit? Isn't that insane? This cup was full, and now the water is just in my body, right? Like the water is like in my arms, right? Like, holy shit, the water's in my fingertips. A whole ass cup of this, and now it's gone. Like, where'd it go? I don't know. Let's drink some coffee. Again, folks, go check out yesterday's episodic installation of the Above It All. I did 2 shows yesterday. One of them was a pre-tape with Mike of the Humanity Report. And so we did a show. We talked about religion and some other stuff. Again, if anyone wants to watch this and give me some clip timestamps, I would much appreciate that. Like, if you're thinking, damn, that was fire, 34 minutes and 16 seconds. You know, let me know. I want to make clips of this. I'm going to do it either way. But if someone wants to do some free labor for me and tell me when the great clip moments are, that would be great. Then it's less work for me. So, but go check that out if you haven't seen it. I uploaded that yesterday. And, you know, go watch that after this show. So, if you want. So, there you go. But yes, I would really appreciate the free labor. I know, right? But so if anyone hasn't seen it yet, free labor, bada boom. That's actually the most intimate interaction with your body, what you eat and drink and what you put inside it. Oh, I know. That's why I am very careful about what I put inside of my body. Let's go Bodan. I agree. Does my background match the shirt? No, those are strawberries. These are strawberries. These are not strawberries. But it's the same color. Anyway, that's the news portion of the program. I'm going to do a movie review in a sec. Cass C says, I will start paying attention to stuff like that for you 100 space percentage because you're pretty and smart. That's true. Those are facts. Those are facts. I am pretty, but more importantly, well, let's be honest, less importantly, I am also smart. 0P, I'm not gonna lie. I saw it before you sent it to me, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Nice shirt. I agree. I blasted the video last night to my religious aunt, and it's so much fun to play your videos in front of religious people. I hate religious people. Like, I've always had this extreme hatred of religious people. I just haven't talked about it much over the past couple of years. But I'm at this point, I'm in. I'm all in. I mean, fuck them. I mean, more importantly, the greater point is I hate stupid people, right? So it's like stupid, religious, they're kind of synonymous. You know what I mean? Is Door still running? The People's Party, I should have covered that People's Party thing with the fucking, but honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, it makes me too uncomfortable to like look into all the details and that kind of stuff, but I mean, you know. But the People's Party, not looking so good. Vince McMahon retiring after numerous sex scandals came out. Well, good for him. Films. We got some filmographic experiences. Films, folks. Y'all ever watch films? Well, I hope the answer is no. Because then I can tell you what films that I watch and you can go watch them. Yesterday I watched for the first time, people say that this is a classic, but I watched Predator starring Arnold, the former governor of California. I think he was governor when this movie was made, and you know, I'm just joking. That obviously is not true. Anyway, Predator. Never seen it before. Never seen any of these movies. People have recommended. I watched Alien not too long ago. People recommended I watch Predator. Apparently, there's crossovers. So I watched Predator, and this movie was so cheesy. So fucking cheesy. Yeah, this movie's got a bunch of former governors. Jesse Ventura, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why are there all these fucking governors here? This is like the meeting of the governors. This is like the gubernatorial, I don't know. It's a stupid fucking joke. Anyway, so this is Predator. It's like the CIA. Apollo Creed is like in charge of the CIA or something. And Apollo Creed tells this guy, Arnold, to like go and do some military operation. And so then Apollo Creed is like, you know, he had like a secret thing going on. This is actually, canonically, this takes place before the Rocky films. And so, anyway, so Apollo Creed basically convinces Arnold and his group to do like a military thing under fake pretenses. Arnold figures that out, and he's like, oh, blah, 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 I'm Arnold, right? And then he gets really mad, and then they get, you know, they're yelling at each other. So they take a hostage who, like, has information in relation to, I don't know, maybe they're doing some, like, South American coup thing. I don't know, man. This film was made in the 1980s, right? So Reagan was in charge. Who knows what the fuck's going on? You got Apollo Creed in the CIA. You got Ronald Reagan, another former governor, by the way, in the White House. This is some fucked up shit going on in the 1980s with Predator. Anyway, so then they find out, oh, shit, there's a goddamn predator. There's an alien motherfucking being hunting us down. So they think it's, like, some rebel groups or whatever. Right, some freedom fighters or some shit. I don't know what they think. Anyway, so then the Predator starts, like, picking them off. I love the scene, by the way. My favorite scene in this movie was when Jesse Ventura gets fucking destroyed, and then every other character is just shooting their guns into the forest for, like, way too long. There was, like, 2 minutes, maybe. I don't know. I was high on marijuana when I watched this movie, so maybe it was a little bit longer or shorter. But that scene where they're all just going like, ah! And then they reload, and then they go, ah! Right, and they just keep going. Holy shit, man. That was pretty loud. It was hurting my ears a little bit, and it was insane. Anyway, this movie was okay. I like the ending with Arnold versus the Predator. I thought that was pretty good. He, like, covers himself with mud. One of my favorite parts of this movie was when Arnold falls off the cliff or something into, like, a fucking giant pool. Right, like a lake or something. But then he falls off down a waterfall again, and there's like the two scenes of him just like, like the splash, and then you're like, oh shit, that's crazy, right? And then he falls down the waterfall, splash. It was just great. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna go for the 3? No, they didn't. But anyway, it was enjoyable. But anyway, this movie, not bad. Not bad, of course. You know, Arnold wants to, you know, there's a chopper coming for some reason. And Arnold tells the hostage to run to the chopper. He says, and I quote, get to the chopper. And so then Arnold, like, starts to, you know, fight the Predator. Then the Predator dies, but then, like, blows himself up with, like, a super bomb. Who knows what the fuck was going on there. Anyway, there's a lot of sequels in this series, so I'll check them out at some point. Yeah, good movie. Not bad. Not bad. I will say, certified, not bad. So there you go. That's Predator. Was it 87 or something? I don't know, man. But that motherfucker's crazy. Ronald Reagan. But so is Arnold Schwarzenegger, honestly. And I don't know too much about Jesse Ventura, but I'm sure he's not that bright. Anyway, there you go. I'm playing SimCity 4 while listening. And the moment you mentioned Reagan, my budget balance is negative 5666.5. That's crazy. That is in-fucking-sane. Anyway, y'all, that's the show. We got one more segment. QCock. Questions, comments, or concerns. Q-Cock. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please field them in my direction. I would appreciate that. Also, I'm hoping to get Cooking with the Bitch up this Wednesday. That's my goal. So I'm producing a third season of the Cooking with the Bitch show, and I'm putting a little bit more effort into this one, just a little bit, a tiny bit, and so I'm trying to get like a bunch of them finished before this Wednesday, and I'm on track, I'm on pace to do that. But I might delay it one more week. It is possible. So I'm soft on this Wednesday. But next Wednesday, right, the Wednesday after this one that's coming up, 100% chance that it'll be either one of those two. But I might delay it another week. I might not. It's possible. But either way, I've got a bunch of shit planned. It's going to be great. And y'all are going to love it. And it really is that simple. It really fucking is that goddamn simple. In other news, my butt hurts. Oh, this chair. I was sitting in a way that hurts my butt. So, there you go. So anyway, that's the show. It's the show. It's over. Go watch the ep from last night. Go watch the ep from last week. Go watch the ep from last month. Go watch the ep from last year. I'm sure it's a good one. Thank you all for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Q-Cock, love the show. Great Q-Cock. Thanks for the shoe. All right.
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up, and they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble. I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him.
Let's go, Brandon, I agree. Let's go, Brandon, I agree.
All of a sudden we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
Here's the poll, Jack. You guys are all the same.
Dub is a shit fuck, cringe tour, etc., etc.
I admit to always improving.